Nick is running a bit late. I've been asked to fill in. I am a Dalek. I bought some Velcro the other day. What a rip-off. Why is nobody laughing? Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate.
Okay, shut up, Mr. Dalek Face. Hello there, everyone. Sorry I was a bit late. I was held up on the stairs by a Cyberman invasion. So my name is Nick. Thank you for watching the videos this week. If you have been having a lot of fun, especially with the live streams, which I've got a bit of news on that as well. But really appreciated the channel. It's sort of like going places in a time where, it's really competitive, as it always is. But hopefully you've had a good week. I've kept you sufficiently entertained with the pre-recorded videos that go up, and as I say, we're going through the live streaming. So hello, we're getting to the weekend. Hopefully you don't have to work at the weekend, but if you do, hopefully there's a little bit of a different vibe about it. So yeah, quite vocal, this mob behind me, Stormtroopers, Batman, and of course that Dalek. I'm sure he might turn up in other videos to come. So got a few things to discuss. We'll start with the live streaming. So thank you to, we've done about 6 now, going up on a Monday and a Tuesday. So thank you for the people that have tuned in there. Got a good bit of discussion going on, but in terms of the tech on it, it is really at the beginning and nowhere near the quality which I want to end up getting. It's pretty much a phase 1, I would say, of where we are. I've been going up in 360p, and it's been a bit of a fragile internet connection, because if someone else in the house decides to download something, it causes maybe a bit of lag. But we've been sort of like getting away with it, playing a few Spectrum games, but I want to offer you so much more in terms of the quality. The upload speed has been averaging about 0.6. It's with PlusNet on the very lowest package that someone else in the house pays for. Now, you're never going to get the full amount of what they quota, but the upload speed for that is supposed to be 1000 Mbps. We're only getting 1 Mbps. We're getting 0.6. Now, because of the donations that have been coming in with the memberships, and also the donations on the super chats with the live streaming so far, I'm at the moment arranging, still got a few things to do, arranging the possibility of upgrading it to the top package, the fibre, I think it's called speed fibre or something like that, if the area can take it. So instead of being a maximum of 1 Mbps, it can go up to 19. Now that's huge, 19 times more. It's a bit of a risk, because, as I say, the revenue don't continue coming. I'm being a bit of bother. But you know, sometimes you've got to take a risk to offer a bit more. I'm not saying in there I get the full 19, but even if I've got half of that, then you're looking at, say, 10, 9.5, as opposed to 0.6. That can make a huge difference. Instead of broadcasting at 20 frames a second, ZX Spectrum games at 360p, and with you getting lag and a bit of blur, if I do 720p, I believe that's 4 times the definition. The bit rate we've been using so far is 500 on the low side. We can probably up the bit rate, so that's the quality again, what's being uploaded, to maybe like 3000. So that's 6 times better, and then that opens up other possibilities of live streaming Commodore Amiga games, Sega Mega Drive, possibly PlayStation as well. And also as well, I'll set up a proper webcam and you can see me in there as well. And with those, it's all about live interaction. If you can see me, then obviously then I can respond, hold things up and all that sort of thing. So then that becomes a bit more interactive. I can then, it's quite a basic, when the people that have been looking at it, thank you. We've seen all the games and stuff, but it's quite a basic layout. I do a proper template there for the channel. Either someone can make it for me, or I'll download a free one, or I'll make it myself with all the sort of bits there. And it look a whole lot more professional than what we got now. So I can't stress enough, it is phase 1, the live stream, just to see how it goes. I've been doing a lot of testing, which has taken a lot out of my time. But if we can upload the internet speed, that's going to make a huge difference. Might need to do a bit of testing again, because you know when you change odd bits and pieces, it always puts other bits out as well. But 720p, 30 frames a second, that's what I want. The Super Fibre brand, whatever it's called, will have a bit of room there on top as well. So if anything else happens, or someone watches a film else in the house, we would be good. So it's like a learning process. Each time we're doing the live stream at the moment, Monday and Tuesday, I'm always a little bit worried whether it'll work. I think on Tuesday's one, there was a bit of lag there. I did debate abandoning it, but everyone really likes to chat more than the actual gameplay as well, which is good. But if we can bring the two together, that's great. I think last time we looked at Spy Hunter and various few other ones as well. So if you haven't seen any of the live streams, please watch it. As I say, the financial support is great from there, but if you can't afford that and just want to watch it, there's no pressure, do that. Everyone that's been commenting on the normal videos, the pre-recorded stuff, tend to meet up in there, and we get a bit of interaction going as well, and that's when the community spirit really grows, which is really, really nice to see. So if you get a point, Monday and Tuesday they go up at 6, internet permitting, and we'll do it until I officially upgrade, and then, well, a whole lot of other thing is possible, and it's really, really, really great fun, and I think that's where the future lies, really, live streaming, although the pre-recorded stuff would still go up. I'm rambling a bit, aren't I? But I'm getting a bit excited. It's a bit of a risk, a bit like if you put a bet on. You can see a bit of blur there as well. Hopefully we'll get rid of that, but you're never going to get rid of it completely. So what else did I want to say in this rambling vlog, or Friday chat as we call it? A few people asked me where I got that Space Invaders cushion from. It's from Amazon there. So I think you should put in Space Invaders cushion or something like that. I had a link somewhere. If someone wants to know, I'll put it to you. I think it's about, I don't know how much I got it for a few years ago. I think it's now about £20 or something like that. Anyway, it seems extravagant to me getting that now, because it really is on a yes. Anyway, so 360p to 720p. See where we go now. On these, sometimes if a story's caught my eye, I will bring it to your attention as well, just in case you've seen it also and want to talk about it. But this is one that made me smile. It's a bit of a funny one, this. Now, it's all about supermarkets, Waitrose in particular. A woman bought some duck eggs from there, and she was furloughed and a bit bored, and she decided she might try and hatch the eggs, which normally the eggs would be unfertilised there. So she thought she'd have a go. She's someone that kept chickens anyway, so if successful, it's not a case that they'd be cruel to the ducklings. They've got somewhere there to go. She's got the facilities. Anyway, she incubated the eggs for a month. These eggs were Clarence Court eggs from Waitrose. And now a month later, she managed to hatch 3 of them. 3 eggs, so not 1, not 2, not 3, less than 4. 3, I'm sure you can count. She hatched 3 ducklings, which I'll put up if I've got any pictures there I can find. And that's absolutely amazing. Can you imagine that? Incubating 3 eggs that you bought from a supermarket, and somehow they are hatching. That's absolutely amazing, and made me smile. Now, I've heard about this before, other people hatching quail eggs. I mean, you'd have thought, wouldn't you, on a production line selling eggs to a supermarket, all the eggs would be unfertilised, but somehow there's a duck in there doing the, and some of these eggs are going out fertilised to the supermarket. So given the possibility, with great care, someone can actually hatch them. I don't know how much buying a duck separately would be, but maybe that's an experiment, but only if you've got the land to care for the duck, because keeping the duck inside is cruel. So if you've got a massive pond or farm or land, why not give it a go and tell me, how did you get on? Did you manage to hatch them? What actually happened there? A spokeswoman for Clarence Court Eggs said, "It's a feat of remarkably slim odds that a duckling has been hatched." Well, she did it 3 times. That doesn't seem that slim to me. I think it could be a regular occurrence. If 1,000 people went and bought the eggs and 100 of them hatched, I think, I'm not saying what the odds are, but interesting. Now, sport has been off the TV for quite some time, because of Corona and all those sort of things. But now football is back with a vengeance. It's on practically every day. Now, although that's good, I'm bored stiff because I haven't been able to watch the sports, although this channel takes up a lot of the time. It does worry me a bit that if football's on every night and my internet upload speed is delicate and everyone watches football live streaming using bandwidth to watch the football, is that going to limit me what I can do? So that's why the push is to upgrade the internet there. It might have no effect if there's more traffic. It might have some. It might be a case if I'm normally live streaming 6 to 8, I might have to do it a bit later from 8 till 10. That might not be a bad thing, but we'll see how it goes. If I go on at 6 and it's no dice, we try a little bit later. So football on every day. So if you're a football fan, it's a bit like watching the World Cup now. There's games to watch every single day. I miss the Formula 1 the most. I want to see how McLaren get on, although Carlos Sainz is going to Ferrari next season, which is, I'm not sure how I feel about that. But they've got Daniel Ricciardo next year, so hopefully McLaren will be on the up and up. We can but hope. We can but hope there. Has my duck eggs hatched? No, not quite yet. I don't know if that's going to work with chicken eggs as well, but I just can't stop thinking about it. It's a good job they don't sell alligator eggs there as well, isn't it? That could be a little bit of a problem. So is there any sports that you're missing? I know Wimbledon wasn't on this year if you're a tennis fan, although I think the French might be rescheduled. So it's going to be wall-to-wall sports for a bit, certainly when they try and finish off the season. Now, as you know, if you've watched this channel for quite some time, it formed through my own stress, and then I thought, right, through retro gaming, can we try and ease that stress? That's why I want to try and grow it, because quite often if you've got a community to go to, or just a few kind words there, or sharing a memory, or liking someone's comment, something as small as that can really, really lift your day, especially if you feel isolated, you've got no one to turn to. And that's why the live streaming, there's a lot of like-minded people in there. That's why the live streaming is a brilliant thing, as I almost knocked the light over. It wasn't seconds away, round 2. And a lot of these things, when stress gets the worst of you, for me, it's about perspective. You get it really out of hand, and that's why talking is good. So I've mentioned it before to a similar degree, how Earth, in the cosmic balance of things, is such a small place. But in the week, there was this picture that was released from the Mars Curiosity rover, taken from Mars, of course. It doesn't go anywhere else. And it showed a picture of Earth in the night sky. There was Venus a little bit below it, but Earth in the night sky. Now, Earth, from Mars's perspective, is just this small, insignificant dot. Now, I'll put up the picture. Now, if you look at that dot, right, think about all your stresses, all your worries about work and money and all those sort of like familiar things there. A lot of people are on the same thing. Look at that dot. Everything that's happened to anyone ever is actually happening on that dot. Now, in the cosmic universe, that's nothing. In 100 years, no one's going to remember. So do what you're doing. Continue your life. Try and be happy. If you want to come to this channel, I would prefer it if you do, because I have my wobbles as well, and you can help me. So just look at that. In space. So try and have. I know it's easy to say sometimes. They have you in a dark spot, but nothing really matters, does it really? No one's going to prejudge you. I get my trolls on this channel as well. Most of the time from people that haven't got a real name logged in. Very rarely from another channel having a go at me. They have something I've got no connection with at all. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's misplaced jealousy or something like that. But I'm not like that at all. I try and it's all about trying to improve yourself, really. You're not in competition with anyone else, and that's through everything. Who's got the biggest house? Who's got the biggest car? Who's got the biggest nose? It's just basically success is measured. I think I did a tweet in the week. Success is measured by small goals and your own personal perspective. So hooray for that! Hooray for that! I think you know what I'm getting at, don't you? Where's my board? I put a board down here, right? So you know what I'm getting at, don't you? Really, it's all about peace here, all about fun. It's not prejudged. If you're in the live streams for a couple of hours, we just sit and chill back. Though some people wanted those to be a bit longer. It's possible once the internet is upgraded, if that's successful. The Amiga ones, because the Amiga reviews games will be a bit longer. I think it might have to go a bit longer there. So that comes to the shout outs, which I thought I'd keep to the end. It's a bit tidier then. And these shout outs, I really mean it, because it's only the revenue that's coming into the channel. I try and put up as much as I possibly can to keep you entertained regardless. But if you're a member, you get bonus videos you can see, where you can see the games that are going to be reviewed in the following week, which is good to see for yourself. And one person which we'll come to has recently upgraded to the top tier, which I didn't expect, called In Space Baby. And that top tier get videos behind the scenes, which I haven't made any yet because I didn't expect anyone to be in that top tier. So that person, which we'll come to, I will be making a video behind the scenes, possibly looking, because I know you was interested, at the basic, what I've got so far is the live stream setup. But hopefully in a few months' time, what I've got now doesn't bear any resemblance to where I've advanced to in that sort of like point. But I suppose it'd be good as a point of thing to see. So here we go with the shout outs. Now, the memberships start from $1.99. That, if you want to do, which is quite good value really, but it works out about 7 pence a video, so that's good. Am I worth that? I think, well, maybe. It's up to you. But yeah, you get access to all the videos there, apart from the behind the scenes sort of stuff for $1.99. Anyone that does $4.99, I would give you a shout out. And also as well, please bear in mind, though it's a small audience growing, if you are on that second tier and you specifically want me to shout out a project you're doing, a game that you've made, or your own channel or an event, just let me know in the community tab there, which members see. I'll make a note of it, and then on the next Friday or the following Friday, certainly the next one, unless you do it right before, I will actually shout that out, or any links that you want me to do as well. So I'm more than happy to do that if you're supporting the channel. So thank you very much. So the people on the $4.99 tier, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of you, so thank you. I mean, there's a lot more of you on the $1.99 tier, so thank you there as well. So the 5, which I'm going to shout out. You haven't told me any projects you want me to push, but as I say, if you do, then I will do. So it's Pum Pum Reader, thank you. You're very active in the live streams in there, and you use the super chats as well, which is a fantastic. Thank you. Stuart Clegg.
Is this the way to Planet Skyro? A sneaky Time Lord had stole my biro.
Jason Holmes, a top guy, very active in the comment section as well. All these are top people. Andrew Gibson, thank you. And also to Tom. I would say a big thank you as well to Dave P, who's been very active in the super chats as well as Pum Pum Reader, especially on last Monday there. And two as well, In Space Baby. Yeah, I didn't expect this, so thank you. We had to talk about my internet and so forth. So, Graham Vebke, thank you very much. First member on In Space Baby. I will put up a personal video to you as well in the members section at the weekend. And we will be doing a behind the scenes, although you'll be the only one watching it at the moment, unless anyone catches in. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. And as I say, I'm really pleased that you went to that, and that's going to help me hugely. So I think that's pretty much all what I wanted to say on this Friday roundup there. The amount of videos we're doing in the week will stay constant at this moment in time. It's a bit of a juggling act with my time and stuff. All comments on Twitter I will tend to answer if I can do. And also because the Twitter feed's quite active as well, because I do little snippets of previous videos that we've done, but just the gameplay without the commentary and pictures and all that sort of stuff to keep it active, to try and attract a bit more attention. We'll answer those. I tend to answer a great majority of the comments on YouTube as well, because I'm a big one for community spirit. I won't ignore them unless I don't understand them. So yeah, remember that pinpoint taken by Curiosity Earth if you're going through a bad time. I'm here, the channel's here, there's a lot of good members as well, so drop into the live streams and tell us what you think, or if you want to sit back and just look at the chats and not get involved and just watch it, that's fine as well for the next few weeks. No pressure whatsoever, and good luck with hatching your duck egg. So it's really good pleasure speaking to you all, as it is every Friday. Got any comments about this vlog, anything you want to discuss, put it below there. Do check out the memberships. If you click join, it's a little video telling you what it's all about, but it doesn't commit you at that stage. Videos will be going up on Saturday, a couple of Spectrum videos. Members know already what that's going to be, and Amiga one on Sunday too. So thank you once again, can't thank you enough. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
And Jenkin.